Hello, and welcome to another Percentage Chance Reacts. This time for the Death Stranding 2 PC launch trailer. Now, normally I wouldn't really bother with a trailer that just kind of announces the PC version, but this is adding a bunch of new content that is also coming to the PS5 version. Now, the trick here is I do kind of think there's a chance that Koji might do another update, like a director's cut at some point. I'm not 100% sure. Part of me is like, I want to play the game again really badly, but especially because I heard there's a new difficulty mode being added here, and that's kind of the only thing I wanted from the game at this point. But there is other stuff coming to it as well, like proper new stuff. But I can't, until I watch this, I won't know for a fact if this is like, oh, this is the kind of stuff that is basically the director's cut, right? Or if this is like, because the Death Stranding 1 had the PC version, right? And then they did the director's cut after that, and the PC content was added into the PS5 version for that. But I don't know what Koji would do for a director's cut with this, if that makes sense. Like, I can sort of believe, like, I can maybe believe a couple ways he could do it, but like, would he do it for, is it like a PS6 launch title? In that case, do I want to play the game again before then? Kinda. I love it to pieces. Part of me feels like, hey, listen, if I watch this and I don't feel like it's extensive enough to warrant, like, you know, even posting on the channel, then I maybe won't even post this on the channel, you know, like I might not even bother, you know. But hey, either way, I figure let's take a look at it and see if it's a good indication of if this is a good time to dive back in. I probably wouldn't do it right away because it's a big thing, but like oh man, especially with PSSR 2.0, I've been thinking about it. I've been thinking about doing that game again because boy, do I fucking love that game. Anyway. After a brief moment, let's take a look at this. All right. So I just took another minute to peek at sort of some discussion around whether or not there would be a director's cut. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe they'll make another PS6 version. To be fair, Death Stranding 2 is a much more straightforward, well-paced game than the original. So as much as I adore both games, it is a much better paced game than the original. So, hey, look, we'll see what happens. I don't know when I'm going to have time to gun through this thing again. But like, I'm probably gonna. And like, listen, a revisit of something like this would make me very happy, especially because I can justify it with the pro stuff. So anyway, let's see, because I haven't seen any of this trailer yet, which I guess is the point of a reaction. Anyway, let's go. I'm gonna get fucked by this song that he's put in this trailer, aren't I? Anyway, here we go. Now, once again, oh, sorry, I should probably make sure that it's okay. Good, it is. Oh yeah. Listen, there's a lot of this stuff admittedly isn't for me, but there is stuff for me here too. Yeah. To the Wilder is the new difficulty setting, which is exciting. Whoa, I can't read that shit when you go that fast. Look at the bitrate being annihilated there. Extreme difficulty level to the Wilder. I'm excited to read what exactly that mode does, because again, my favorite part of that, my biggest issue with Death Stranding 2 is that the brutal difficulty is not nearly as brutal as the very hard mode in Death Stranding 1, which was a real fucking accomplishment for me to do at that time. That felt awesome. Whereas I want this game to kick as hard. I hope things like natural disasters and like floods are like way more common on this difficulty, right? Like I want to see shit like that popping off all the time, you know? That would be ideal. Make that shit less like uncommon. Let the game's systems go wild. And now you can replay the Neo boss fight. So that's cool. And they're pretty great, so. Yes, the chiral feline now appears in the private room. Yeah, this guy. Yeah, this little fella. New field wear. Oh, bandanas. Yeah. They're just a photo mode. Fair enough. On PC. Right? Fair enough. On PC. Yeah. The PC stuff, yeah. Oh, really? Oh, they're keeping that? They're keeping that on PC? That's cool. Doesn't do anything for me. Motion sensor? Oh, like gyro? Visual sound, cool. Again, lots of PC stuff. Not as much for me. Sorry, give me that one again. Given yesterday's news. No, not that. They're so quick with these that I can't keep up. Well, hey, guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Hopefully not DLSS 5 at the end of the year, because can you imagine the nightmare of that AI slop nonsense trying to convert Norman Reedus's face into what it thinks Norman Reedus's face is supposed to look like, and thus now no longer being his likeness? That can actually get people sued. So good luck with that. Not by that. That's not a diss on Koji Pro, by the way. That's a diss on Nvidia and them being terrible. For a wide variety of hardware, fair enough. Yeah. This could kick so much fucking ass, dude. Oh, man. Damn, they're really just spoiling everything. Not really, but also kinda. Dude, I still jam out to Troy's version of BB's theme from the end of that game. It is fucking unbelievable. I think about that shit all the time. I want to go back. So they're also adding new nightmare sequences. I don't know if they've said that yet. Also, wait, did they say that earlier? I feel like there's a bit of time where I stopped paying attention to the blurbs, and I might have just started vibing. No, they're just gonna do the cast list again. Okay, interesting. Yeah, new nightmare sequences. And apparently new live action scenes that were cut from the game? What the fuck? Apparently due to size and space limitations. But they didn't say this in that trailer, in this trailer yet. Unless they're waiting on that. Yeah, I want to know the details of this difficulty mode. I want to know how extensive it is. Wow, just everything, huh? Should we have connected? Okay, yeah, that's new. What's you doing in the back? Oh, what's going on there? New nightmare scenes, yeah. Yeah, this is the thing I was really upset we didn't get in the original, which was, I wanted more of those nightmare scenes. And all the additions coming to PS5 on the same day is the main thing, yeah. So yeah. No, I guess they're not going to mention some of these things. Okay, interesting. Well, for the record, so that it's actually all stated here, the included new additions are the new difficulty mode called To the Wilder. Very excited to actually get the full details on what that does later in the week, on Thursday. Replayable boss fights. Maybe pick a finger, dumbass. Replayable boss fights, including the Neil fight encounters. New live action cutscenes that were originally cut from the game. I wonder when and where and in what context. That's interesting. New nightmare sequences for Sam and additional footage is a weird way to describe that, but I wonder exactly what that means. The Chiral Cat will now appear in Sam's private room. And then, ultra-wide support on PS5. Oh, really? Oh, wait, I didn't realize that. I don't have a TV that can do that, and I don't think I ever will, but still, neat. New items. New items, really? Really? What kinds? Also, how do you get them? Further gameplay adjustments. Yeah, I'm very interested to know what these are based on what that is. I mean, I can't really tell if that's necessarily, is that necessarily like, is that enough for a director's cut? Is it that level of new content? I would really like for Kojima Productions to literally say out loud, we're done adding stuff to Death Stranding 2 so that I can just jump back in. I would rather do another full run when it's done as opposed to, I mean, the game was fucking done, but you know what I mean? Like if they are going to add a few more things, then sick. I don't mind that. But I would like to know they're not going to add another director's cut in like, you know, a year or so, or like when the PS6 launches. I saw someone saying like, oh yeah, no, the director's cut of 1 happened because of the PS5, and there's no PS6 anytime soon. And I'm like, well, the last thing we read is that they're gonna try and push that fucker out next year. And I'm like, I don't want that anytime soon. I feel like the PS5 Pro, I just fucking got one, man. Like I got it a year late. Like, bro, I'm here right in time for PSSR 2, right? Like I need you to give me like 2 or 3 years with this thing. Jesus. But that it is what it is, I guess. So anyway, the soft announcement of another Death Stranding 2 run at some point. I'll be keeping an eye on this. I definitely want to do it, but that game is big. But also, you guys know I loved every minute of it. And if I want to fucking do it again, I'm gonna fucking do it again. But we have things on the channel to get to first. Like, we have other commitments. And also, Satisfactory still hasn't even found its way into the channel, and I want to get its hooks in me. Oh well. All right. That's going to be that for this Percentage Chance Reacts to the new Death Stranding 2 content. When will I do a To the Wilder run? Who knows? But I will definitely end up doing that at some point. I can promise you that. That is going to be interesting. How the fuck am I going to fit To the Wilder difficulty in the title of every session? Who knows? How many fucking sessions did Death Stranding 2 run for? It wasn't like 20 or something? Like a month. Like dedicating a month to the channel to that game. So, anyway. See you next time. I'll probably just use the old thumbnail. See you soon. Bye-bye.